Hello YouTube, welcome back to our channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7, and hope you guys are having a great weekend. I wanted to make another card using this Blessed paper pad collection. I have really been enjoying it. In it there are these wreaths, cut aparts in it, and a bunch of fun papers. My paper pad is a slight bit decimated. I've been using the heck out of it, and but you could kind of get an idea of all the pretty patterns and stuff that are in it. And there's actually, this goes with a stamp and die set, of which I just have the stamp set for it. Oh, hold on, let me grab it. They're from this stamp set here. My mom got the dies as a freebie in one of her card kits, and so she was going to send them to me because she doesn't have them, and but I don't have them yet. So I was going to use instead of using the stamp set and the die set, if you don't have the stamps or the dies, I'm going to use my Scan and Cut to cut all these out, and it will be just that much faster anyhow, and then show you how to cut the words out off of the page, so that way you don't have to cut every single one out, but you can just cut the one word out. And so let's go ahead and get started, and we'll cut these out, and then we'll put a card together. So first thing we're going to do is just pop the one at a time. We're going to cut out, oh, can you see? We're going to cut out one at a time. And I want to washi tape that, since there's so much so many little pieces we're cutting out. I have a layout in mind for doing this. And I found that, because I've already cut out the other page, there's two of each in the paper pad, and I already cut out the other one, but I thought it'd be fun if you guys could, if you wanted to see how this is. Otherwise, speed through this part. Let's see, let's go over to the machine. That's our home that's our home page there. Let's see, I think that's gonna be just fine. Can you see there? Are we in? Okay, cool, we're in. Let's load this. Ta-da! Let's see. And now what we're gonna do this time is, I've been scanning in black and white, but this time I found out in order to pick up the yellow on the page, we actually have to scan in color. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna direct cut. We're going to save the information to the machine, and then down here is where you change it, so you can do black and white, or you can do color there, and it's already on color, so we'll say okay. And so now we'll start, and the machine is going to scan the page, and then it will hopefully pick up the little yellow ones. It's hard to see because they're so light, but it does a pretty good job. I did have to do it in 2 passes, but that's okay too, because at least I don't have to fussy cut them out. I'm not that good at fussy cutting. Oh, there it is. See, it even has a, can you tell? It even has the little yellow ones there. So let's say, oh, let's adjust. So it's asking us to frame the image that we want to cut out. So we're going to do that. Drag it over. Hopefully that's okay. It looked like it might be alright. It's recognizing it. It's picking up all the pieces to cut out. So there we go. Oh, cool. It got the one in the corner. And so now what we're going to do from here is we're going to ignore. So see all these little black pieces? That's the edge. That's the washi tape there. We want it to not cut those out. So we're going to ignore object size to help take care of that. So I think my little images here, the flowers, these little flowers are about half an inch. So let's do, oh no, see I don't know if you can tell, but these are faint now. They don't have a dark outline. It means they're not going to cut them out. So what we need to do is we need to, see now they came back. Everything is dark. So we're going to say okay on that, and then we'll just manually take out everything we don't want. And it looks like it's actually made these two, or one, these two hearts are one. We'll have to see what we can do there. So let's edit them. Let's outline. We're going to do a 0.4 because it's easier for the machine to detect. And I think we're going to have to do it in 2 passes. We'll have to redo that. Well, let's see if we can get it to scan again. So let's go out of here. Well, because sometimes you do have to scan multiple times. Okay, so let's direct cut. Save it on the machine. It's in color, so let's start. Sometimes 2 passes will help. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, so let's see. It looks like it got everything, but let's see what it recognizes. Maybe we leave it. Oh, good. See, it got everything. Perfect. So now let's ignore object size, and then we'll just manually get rid of everything. And it was like 0.31, maybe, I think was the last one. Let us go. Oh, 0.35. Let's call it good there. And then hit OK again because we're done with that part. And then we'll go and we'll edit. So let's add our 0.4. Say OK. And then we'll delete. So like we don't want that. We don't want this. Oh, yeah, okay. We do want to get rid of that. You want to get rid of that. And okay. Oh, delete that. Okay. Oh, delete that. Wow, there's like a few pieces to that one. Okay, now everything else is either flowers, hearts, or my wreaths. So we can say okay now. And it will cut everything out because these were the yellow ones. So let's say okay and let it go. Okay. It's processing, and now it's asking us what we want to do, because you can do any of these things with it. But we're going to cut them out. And go. And then I'll stop it here. When it's done, I'll turn it back on, because you don't need to watch it. Oh, I didn't even think to tell you, this that it's actually cutting on is a, let's see, can you see? Brother Low Tack adhesive mat, the 12-inch size. I forgot to tell you that. And then it just said like 3 minutes to cut everything out was all. So I'll be back. It has 1 more minute, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so it finished, and we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to unload the mat. It's going to ask, are we sure? Because the pattern might not line up again. Yes, we are. Because we're done with that. Oh, wow. So, here we go. I didn't realize, but on here, so we'll have to do another pass. It didn't actually pick up any of the blue ones, but it did get the yellow ones and everything. So that's okay. We can, I'll run it back through, do the same thing, and cut these out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we got it all cut out here. I had to actually scan it again and do it in color this time, and then go in and I just shrank it around there and then deleted all the other ones that had already been cut out. So here they are. They cut out really nice. If you bend the mat a little, they pop off pretty easy, like so. And then even these little guys here do. So let me pop all these little embellishments off of the mat really quick, and then I'll tape this one on, load it up, and then I'll show you how to get these cut out. Okay, so here we are, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut this blessed out right here. So let's go to the machine. There is the... So I'm just loading this like I had showed you previously. Okay, and then we're going to go home because we're done with all of that, and it's okay to delete. So now we're going to scan, direct cut, save the information to the machine. We are going to, let's try it in black and white because that's what the icon says there. See, it says black and white. Let's go ahead and give that a whirl. Okay, there we go. So now since I want this pink one here, oh, we have to hit okay. Yep. Oh, hey. Let's see. I want that pink one there, so we're gonna get as close to it as possible. And then we're gonna say okay, or preview, see what it looks like. And then we like that, but let's ignore object size because that blessed is pretty big. We can go quite a ways and take care of most of that. Oh, apparently it's not. So it's not letting me. Oh, I see, it's 2. We want to go as big. It's trying to get rid of the B. Let's just say okay on that, and we'll manually get rid of everything else. And then it should be pretty simple. So now let's put a outline around it so we can grab it. And does it look like it made it? Let's see what it looks like. Let's edit. Let's get rid of everything else we know is not it. Yeah, it's not 1. So when this happens, you actually want to rescan, and let's do it in color. So let's go back. Let's go home. It's faster. Let's scan it again. Direct cut. Save to the machine. And let's change that to color and see if that doesn't help us. Let's give it a whirl. Now let's see if we can grab that and hope it's all 1. Oh, cool. I think it did it. Maybe one more. Let's not press our luck. Okay. Let's put a outline around it. Oh, perfect. See, it grabbed it all. Nice. So now let's edit it and get rid of that little thing. There we go. Perfect. So we'll say okay. Now we got one whole continuous outline to cut out. And so we'll say okay again because we like that. And then let's select cut and start. There we go. There we go. This is a minute. You'll probably have to fast forward a minute if you don't want to watch it cut. Huh? Well, not quite a minute. That was pretty quick. Alright, let's say okay, and it looks like it cut it out pretty good. So let's unload and see what we got. Let's go over to the table. It looks like it did it pretty good. There we go. There it is there. That's our little word embellishment that we're going to use there. So now, I already have a little layout I think I'm pretty good with. So let's go to the other side of the room and we'll see what we have. Okay, so this is what we came up with so far. This is a piece of 12 by 12 Park Lane paper and cardstock. It has like really nice texture on it. Here, I'll show you on this one. Really nice texture. Hopefully you can see that a little. It's a piece of the, let's see, gumdrop is what I used. It matches really close to the Stamps of Life. The Stamps of Life, what would this one be? This is this one. It's either, I think it's cherry. I'm pretty sure it's cherry. I don't think it's the cantaloupe. I think the cantaloupe is this one. And I believe we're using this piece here, which I believe is the cherry. And it matches pretty good, or at least it goes with that really well. And so then we're using the other side of this one. I had cut those two out for another card, but you don't see it, so we can totally cheat on that one. And so this card base is a 6x6 card base. It's a half of a 12-inch sheet of cardstock. Like I said, from this Park Lane paper pad I got from Joann's. And so I just scored it in half to make a 6x6 card. Then this piece here is let's give you some measurements here. This is a 5 3/4 inch square. So 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 layered on here. Then we have another piece from the leftovers of the other half of this 12 by 12 paper. And this one measures, it is a 5 1/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch square. And then, let's see, we have the polka dot or the circles from this paper pad as well. And that's the other side, brown gingham, or I think checkered gingham brown. Anyways, and this one measures 5 by 5 is what that is, 5 by 5 for that layer. So let's see. I think this is coming out pretty decent. So then I got another piece of that. And this card only took one sheet, almost one sheet of that paper. And this one measures 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then this is just a piece of powdered sugar, so white cardstock. And it measures 4 by 4. And I embossed it with this Tim Holtz embossing folder. It's this one here. There's no name on it, so, and I store them in the Darice black embossing holder folder, so they're not in their packaging or anything. So I don't know what the name is, but there's that. And that was 4 by 4. Yeah, we did that one, 4 by 4. So then I'm using the dark in the ones we cut out. There are these 3, and I'm using the dark green one. The dark green one. Wait, can we do that? Maybe go that way. And we're going to put our little blessed sentiment in the middle. And this little bow is Stamps of Life. It's this little ribbon here. And I think this is actually cantaloupe. Because it's not quite the cherry, but it's fun because it's in the paper pad collection, so it goes. And it stands out really fun. Really nice. Because these little flowers are the same. So we're going to use a couple of these little flower embellishments as well. Like a so. Shoulda. Ooh, wow. Let's move these around a little. Hey, that's fun. Okay, and then, so I think we're going to do that. I think that looks pretty good. All right, so I'll have to square it up a bit. And then I was thinking we could put these little hearts on too. And so we have, let's see, let's do a cantaloupe and a cherry one and a blue one. And I'm thinking that's what I want to do. And then, so let me glue all this together, and then I'm going to put some little, these white, I was thinking we could use the 3D white, this is the one with the little sparkles in it, not the pearl one. It's the sparkle one, the clear, I think it's clear with opalescent sparkles in it, whereas this is more of like a pearly kind. So we're doing the glitter one. So let me glue this all down and see what it looks like. Cool. Okay, mission accomplished. Here we go. There's our card using the, where's it at? Blessed paper pad collection. What I ended up doing was, I don't know if you can see, but I ended up popping up the wreath on foam squares. Stampin' Up! Has some pretty fun foam squares if you don't want to cut them yourself. They have a large kind, and they have little bitty tiny ones, which are great. I used for the back of the blessed and the two of the hearts, and then all the other flowers just got glued down. And so then I put the glitter 3D, a little dot in the middle of all the flowers, and then shimmer pinned the blessed and the 3 hearts to give it a little bit of fun shine. The bows adhered with a dot, but there you have it. Super fun. So this card only with one sheet of 12 by 12 the gumdrop cardstock from Park Lane, and then the rest of it is the Blessed Stamps of Life Blessed Collection paper pad, sentiment and everything. So there we go. Oh, I think this came out so cute, so fun. I love snow days. You get so much time in your craft room. This is fabulous. Well, you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you soon. Okay, bye-bye.